Hi, welcome to a video made by a blind person. Yeah, too blind to care what the visuals look like. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Eyes Don't Work Wednesday and another Life Beyond Blindness video. Well, last week we composed an email. Now, how do you read one? Well, I'll show you with, again, JAWS for Windows. That's the screen reader that we're using, and Outlook 2013. I know that's an old version of Outlook, but it's good enough for me, and it's what I'm using. So, last week we were in one address creating an email. Now I have reopened Outlook, and I've got my other address open. And I just heard a thing that makes me think that something came in. So, and this is good too. How do you say you've opened your Outlook and you heard that little ding? Say, looks like you've got an unread message, or at least one unread message. How do you find those unread messages? Well, you could just keep going down like I do in this demonstration, or you could do a Control End to go to the end of the list of emails. Or is it Control Home? It depends on how you have your email set up. As it is, I have mine set up to where the newest emails are at the end of the list. If you have yours set up so that the newest emails are at the top of the list, you want to do a Control Home. But you could go to the top or the bottom, whichever the case may be, of your list, and hit your arrow keys until JAWS says unread, because what it'll do is read your messages one at a time, and eventually you'll get to the one or multiple ones that have not been read, and JAWS will indicate it with an unread.
YouTube read. I love YouTube Congress. YouTube popular is unread. YouTube truly blessed with unread. Sharan Virtual Demo 10.4.
There we go.
Yeah, 6 KB.
I got a couple of unread messages, but this is the one I'm interested in. And now that my cursor's on it, I will hit enter to open that message.
Enter. Message from Sharan Virtual at gmail.com. Subject demo.
Now, this doesn't necessarily land you at the top of the message. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So do Control Home.
Don't worry about this.
And I just hit the Control key to stop him so I could keep talking to you. You do a Control Home so that you can ensure that your cursor is at the beginning of the message, because just because you open the message, unfortunately, does not necessarily mean that you land at the top of the message. Who knows where it lands you? So you go to the top of the message, and in this case, since we're using JAWS for Windows, we use the Insert key, otherwise known as the JAWS key, and the down arrow, that's the command specific to JAWS for Windows to tell it, read the whole message.
Don't worry about this. Just demoing Outlook for Life Beyond Blindness.
Oh, that was nice and short. Okay. And you could do various things at that point. You could reply to that, just close out of it with an Alt F4, whatever you might want to do, but for the purposes of showing you how to read an email, I've pretty much done that, so I'm going to wrap this video up at this point. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you will like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at TheRealAnnV87. There should be a link to that in the description box. And until next Eyes Don't Work Wednesday, this is Ann assuring you that there is life beyond blindness.